All right, so for this video, I want to go over this podcast that Lush One recently was on, where he revealed some crazy, crazy stuff about his girlfriend, germ-free. And this was very revealing. This was extremely crazy. The stuff that he was saying about his girlfriend, I couldn't believe it. My jaw dropped. My mouth was hanging wide open during the whole thing. And so I'm excited to go over this with you guys. So Lush goes on this podcast called the Gobcast.
No, well, so I recently was on Goblin's podcast. It was a rough day. I was going to damn near make it a topic.
Now, for those who don't know who Goblin, who is the host of this Gobcast, Goblin is a person who likes to my understanding, he likes to discuss substances and like the experiences he's had with substances. And so that's pretty much the topic of discussion on the Gobcast. So Lush goes on the Gobcast, and not only does he talk about what he's been doing, he also talks about what his girlfriend has been doing, and it's not good. What? It's really, really embarrassing. I would imagine his girlfriend is probably so embarrassed and absolutely just mortified by the things that he said about her. Wait until you see the mistakes that have been made by this cocaine bot. I can't wait. And he doesn't want anyone to, he said he doesn't want this to be content.
I basically want to make it clear that I'm not trying to have my girl be content.
So he does not want that. Wait till you see how embarrassing this is. Wait till you see. I mean, can you imagine Lush saying something like, I don't want this to be content? You feel he is content. That's what he is. So, I mean, mistakes have been made, and unfortunately, we have to cover this. It's a matter of public concern. Wait till you see this. Let's go ahead and roll this first clip. This is Lush on the Gobcast. And they begin discussing Lush's neighborhood and how, you know, all these substances and all these various illicit activities are very widely available in MacArthur Park, which is where he lives with his girlfriend that we're talking about. Wait till you hear this story. This is going to be crazy.
I'm there. When I'm on the Ave, I'm on a mission. You feel me? Whether I'm trying to find out albuterol inhaler because my girl got asthma at 3 in the morning. I don't know. I could get that.
They serve inhalers down there,
bro. What did I tell you earlier? Anything
you did say
want.
anything,
and it's literally like beyond what you want, what like sick human depraved minds could conceive of. Oh, like there's things that shouldn't be sold there. Deplorable things.
So Lush starts talking about MacArthur Park as if it's like this post-apocalyptic dystopian wasteland where you can buy anything that you want in the world. He's really sensationalizing this. And he's saying you could buy some shit out there, you feel me, that no human should ever. It's the most depraved and most deplorable, most deviated shit you could imagine, you feel me? And so Goblin says, well, why don't you tell me the most deplorable, most deviated thing you've ever seen traded in commerce in MacArthur Park, and wait until you hear what Lush says.
What's like the most deplorable thing you've seen sold down there?
Shit that I seen? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like,
fill me in.
I seen I don't know, but with this going through your monetization, but
let it fly, dude. We'll censor it. Let it fly.
Hey, they got, bro. There's like child. You feel me? Like, yeah.
What the fuck? Did he just? So he's talking about something way crazy that he did not need to bring up. Even if he saw this, why would you want to talk about this? And so Lush didn't even want to talk about this, but Goblin sort of forced him. He said, come on, talk about it. And Lush was like, I don't even know. I don't know if talking about this is going to help your channel. You feel me? And Goblin's like, no, let it fly. Let it fly. We'll edit it out. I want to hear this. And then Lush goes, oh, shit, you feel me? I didn't know that he was going to make me actually talk about this. And so he freezes up for a second, trying to think of a lie to replace what he was actually thinking about, but he had nothing. So he just said, oh, shit, you feel me? I'm just going to fucking say it. And then he said it. And then Goblin's like really interested. And so Lush starts, you guys got to remember, Lush is as high as a fucking bitch right now. He's as high as shit. So he's going to go on a crank-fueled lie story and wait to. So this is where he brings up his girlfriend. And I've got to show you that. Look at this.
Like, yeah. You feel me? Like,
wow.
That's not
you just see that happen down there? Not like every day, obviously, but
I've seen it once before. You feel me? And
so this is really crazy. So Lush is going into this. He's bringing this up. This is a full-fledged topic that's going on. But the problem is that none of this, that what Lush is describing ever happened. This is all a part of his drug-fueled imagination. I can't wait to show you this because this is where Lush brings up his girlfriend and involves her in his imagination story. Watch this.
And my girl, she Guatemalan. You feel me? So her family from a third world country, so she's privy to things that I might not be. My girl said to me one day, we about to walk into the little swap meet, and she's like, "Hey, you see that lady with that little boy over there holding his hand?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's a crazy story, but this really happened. And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Yeah, that lady's selling that little boy right there. She's like pimping him out." I was like, "What?"
The lady is pimping out the little boy.
What?
There's more.
Just in the
You feel
open
me?
like that?
Yeah, and I started tripping. You feel me? Like I'm about to go trip. Like instantly.
Yeah, like you want to do something about it then and there.
And she's like, "Watch." At first I'm like, "No." At first I'm like, "No, shut the fuck up." Like you tweaking. You feel me? Like you tweaking. She used to do crystal and shit. So
All right, so there it is. What? She's on crystal. So Lush is like, she's on crystal. I was like, "You're tweaking, bitch. You're tweaking." Because she used to do crystal. You feel me? I'm going, what the fuck is he doing? This whole story is out of pocket to begin with. But to learn that this whole thing is manufactured by Lush's girlfriend's crank thoughts, that's where, I mean, the story just keeps getting worse. Watch this.
She used to do crystal and shit. So like you having residuals, bitch. You feel me? Like, so I'm like, she's like, "Nah, watch." Then I see, and I'll never forget this motherfucker's face, like to the day I die, because like I couldn't turn up on him at that moment, and I wanted to kill him, and I would have gladly taken a case for it. Like, probably wouldn't have been happy when I got arrested or whatever, but like, it would have been justified.
You would have done a good deed.
There's not a jury in the world that would have convicted me. I'll tell you that. Like, you feel me? Like, they'd have to use some kind of preemptive statute, whatever, that they got in place, because there's not a jury that would ever convict me for doing this. Look, I seen like some greasy haired white rocker looking dude walk up and then walk away with the little boy, bro. You feel me? So I'm about to like lose my mind. I'm about to try my, oh hell no. And she's like, "Nah, you don't understand. Like, you can't do anything about it. You don't understand. You can't stop it. Like, you don't understand." I'm like, "Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Da, 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 da. That's a little, She's like, "Nah." She's like the mafia. You feel me? Like,
it's a real.
What the fuck did he just? So Lush is describing a custody exchange between two parents.
What?
You got this lady in front of a swap meet standing there with a small child holding his hand. Lush's girlfriend turns to him and says, "You see that lady right there? She's selling that little boy." And then this grungy rocker dude walks up and takes the little boy by the hand and walks away with him. And Lush is going, "Nah, fool, I'm finna kill this motherfucker. A jury's never gonna convict me."
What?
This is a crazy fucking meth story. And so I'm just trying to make sense of it. Also, Lush didn't believe his girlfriend because she has a meth problem. He's like, "Nah, bitch, you're tweaking. You're on crank, bitch." But when the kid's dad showed up, that's when Lush started to actually believe her to the point where he wanted to commit murder. And so he's trying to get to him. He's trying to get to this father to kill him. And his girlfriend's fighting him off, saying, "No, you can't do anything. You don't understand. You don't understand. You cannot do anything." And this is like a scene out of a fucking movie, right? I mean, this is just a crank dream. This is a crank thought. And so, yeah, that's what happened. And we're just getting started here.
I was like, "No, I'm gonna call the police, bro. They like this, like, what the fuck? This is," and she's like, "What, you don't think they know about this shit?"
Really?
Bruh. Shit's deep.
So if you called the police, hypothetically, what would have happened?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. Like,
I feel like you still should have called.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, maybe I should have called the police.
I mean, what
Maybe I
else can
should've
you
called the
do, you know?
I don't know, like she made it seem like it was like above my head, you feel me? And there's nothing that could be done.
So Lush One immediately realizes that the story doesn't make any sense, and he pretty much just wants this to be over. And so he's just like thinking about how stupid he just sounded, how he should never have said these things. I mean, he literally said the word mafia.
What?
That's crazy. So the mafia and the police are in on it, and you can't say anything because something could happen to you. This is he's dead serious. This is not like a joke. This isn't like they're not laughing about how funny this is. This is a real crank story, okay?
Or even if like let's say I did call the police and they did like try to stop it, and then we got assassinated or who knows what the fuck gonna happen, bro? I don't know. I'm not fucking. I feel like me even talking about this shit is like super hot.
All right, so that was one hell of a lie story, and it was fueled by drugs. And Gobcat, look at Goblin. He can't believe it. He's looking at Lush. He can't believe the Lush that he sees before him. That what he's saying. So this next part is when we're gonna start getting into this girlfriend stuff here pretty heavily. And this is where he really screwed the pooch. I mean, he went on No Jumper like the next day or 2 days later, and he was like almost on the verge of tears trying to take it back. You can't take it back once you said it. Don't you understand?
You know what I'm saying? So I understand.
She really on some square shit. Like she hasn't done
I understand why
type
she was
like,
upset
she
though.
Really, like she don't even be drinking barely. Like she's like at home playing with the cats, or she does like she like photo shoots in her outfits because she likes to be creative, and that's how she expresses herself. And she's like, but she's like actually a super like square, wholesome girl, like, and I just kind of like.
We ain't gotta hear all that she wholesome and shit. We just know you. You already took accountability, like, bro. You was wrong, bro. You shouldn't because, bro, she's not on camera.
My girl at the time, I would describe her as a functional crystal addict. But she was
fool. So check this out. Like I would describe my girlfriend as being a functional crystal addict.
What?
It's really insane. Listen to the things he says about her. Listen to this.
But she was like she does like manual labor and like paisa work. So she like builds stages for Golden Voice and shit.
She's probably great at that off the bat.
Yeah. Well,
so you could only imagine how embarrassed Lush's girlfriend is being described in these ways. How she's does manual labor. She does drugs to help her do her manual labor work. The host of the show's like, she's probably really good at that off the meth. I mean, really, she's got to be completely mortified by this. Does that make sense? So with that being said, I want to present this next part of this story where Lush describes how abusive she is to him.
I wake up, like, I start licking inside my mouth and my teeth are gone. I'm like, where my teeth at? You feel, I can't feel my bottom teeth. You feel me? Like, but like, I'm like, yo, where my teeth at? And my bitch is like, I don't know. And she's tripping and she's like, well, who's this bitch? I'm like, what you talking about? She's like, oh, your phone was going off. And I went through it. I'm getting text messages from my homie bragging about how he has like a OnlyFans business set up.
So Lush's girlfriend sounds mean. So Lush says that he woke up in the middle of the night. He couldn't find his dentures popped or his temporary teeth fell out of his mouth. And so Lush says, I woke up and I was like, where are my teeth at? You feel me? I'm like, And I turn to my girl. I'm like, baby, did you see where my teeth went? And she says, I don't know where the fuck they went. What? Apparently, she went through his phone and found some stuff about some guy talking about some girl. I don't know, but she sounds vicious.
And I'm showing her like all the the evidence of this, and she's like, no, who's this bitch? I'm like, babe, look, this is from this guy. He's saying, look, these are my hoes. Like, look at the whole combo. It's not me. But she's like scontaed out. She's been twirling pook, so she's not trying to hear it.
Did you just hear what he's? She was scontaed out. You feel me? She was twirling pook. What? She was twirling pook, was she? That's a new one. I haven't heard that one. Twirling pook. I love that. So we're gonna start using that for various descriptions of drugs. So she was twirling some pook, and Lush was pointing this out to Goblin on the Gobcast. This is not good. And it gets a little bit worse because he's going to start talking about how she was whooping his ass. This is crazy. Listen to this.
We're being super loud.
So someone else called the cops on you guys?
Yeah. Someone else called the cops on us. You feel me? And like my bitch would have got arrested at that moment because she was the one being aggressive. You feel me? Like I'm the one getting, you feel me, lumped and shit. You feel me? Like
okay, so we've known slightly about this. We've heard this come up how she likes to whoop on him and beat his ass, but it was never really colorfully described like that. He used his hands to show what she's done to him. And so I used to view her as this like sweet, sort of quiet, artistic, very lovable, very nurturing, very, you know what I mean? You know where I'm going. But it turns out that she's actually she likes to get, throw them things. So that's alarming. And so Lush, and they talk about this on No Jumper as well. Apparently in the office, it's even bigger of a topic behind the scenes because listen to how they talk about this.
Virgin Mary thing. What's that shit called?
You can feel how scared he is to even tell this story.
Well, I don't want to say
his lip is quivering. He's like he's scared to put it out.
This apprehensive.
Oh yeah, when she
I don't want to say
the pike.
That was a different incident.
Okay,
actually, I low key. I understand why she do, and I think that I kind of deserve it because I've been.
Maybe I deserve it.
She got him in here on camera, like she scrolled you at home and been like, look, make sure when you go back to No Jumper,
clean it up. No, do another Goblin interview and clean it up there.
And look at, he's got these aviator sunglasses on. God knows what he's hiding. Is it the tears or is it the two black eyes that he probably has? So Lush is scared. Everyone at the office thinks that Lush is in danger of going home. And so this next piece that I want to show you, this is Lush talking about a crazy toxic fight that he was having with his girlfriend. And I want you to watch how embarrassing this fucking story is from start to finish.
Then after that, like, I drove home with my girl the next morning and she was still mad. Like she barely, you know, she had that meth sleep where you like waking up every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
She had that meth sleep. Wow. Okay. So I don't know what that is, but let's just keep going. This is crazy.
And I'm like, I already feel bad and I'm trying to like squash the beef and stuff. But every 10 seconds, she'll like wake up and we'll make eye contact. She'll be like, fuck you. I'll be like, oh damn, it's still up, right?
Every 10 seconds she would wake up out of her sleep and look at me and say, fuck you. What? And then she raised her hand to him with closed fist. Now listen to this next part. This is going to be him talking about how he talks to her father on the phone during one of their little fights, one of their physical little kerfuffles. And wait until you hear how toxic and how crazy this is. I'm getting on the phone with her family. Her family's calling me. I'm telling her family, like, hey, I'm sorry it didn't work out. I tried whatever I could. Your daughter's fucking crazy. Da-da-da-da. Your sister's crazy. Like I'm really, really sorry. She's fucking out of her mind. But I can't get back with her. I can't stay with her. We're done. If I stay with her, I'm a bitch. If I stay with her, I'm a bitch. And then she's all, then I wound up obviously like staying with her, and then 2 days later her dad made a joke like in Spanish, I don't know how to say, he's like, oh, I guess he a bitch then, like he said. Yeah. But obviously, like, I love that's my, you know, that's my father-in-law, my future father-in-law. So why are you telling us? We don't need to hear all this. This is stuff that never should be told ever. You were on the phone with her dad saying, if I get back with your daughter, I'm a bitch, homie. If I get back with your daughter, I'm a bitch. And then he gets back with her, and then her dad says, well, I guess he is a bitch then. What? This is not something that, I mean, why would you tell this? This story doesn't do anything for anyone. All it does is embarrass everyone involved. This was a terrible, terrible mistake. To go on a podcast this high, Lush, this was a very huge mistake, and you will pay for it. Do you understand? You're paying for it right now. I mean, you need not do this anymore.
You got a relationship, your girl's hitting you, you fuck with it clearly, right?
I don't fuck with that aspect of our relationship.
So Goblin's like, so your girl's hitting you, you fuck with it. And Lush is like, nah. And it's too late, Lush. You've exposed everything, okay? And Germ Free is an aspiring rapper. She wants to be a big rapper. She wants to sell records. And Lush is saying all this stuff about how she's twirling pook. I don't think that's going to go over. I mean, I could be wrong. But maybe it's not such a good idea to tell the world about how your girlfriend has this meth problem when she's trying to be a rapper. But maybe she likes to rap. But Lush raps about something. I don't even know what Lush raps about. So he might be rapping about smoking crank. Have you heard his music? His music is different. He's like, I swirl and spook around the fish in the pond when I twirl the pook from me to off and on like a light switch. I might twitch when my girl glitch from the meth she smokes.
Stripe the heroin addict, American flagging, rock star Marilyn Manson clearing your stash quick. Your hoe's the best actress, word to Kathy Bates. At a pace the Academy would have.
And Lush's girlfriend makes the same type of music. It seems like Lush is trying to do music that he thinks his girlfriend would be into. Listen to how his girlfriend raps. It's almost like the same genre.
Dragon, punch it down Leviathan, you can call me Captain. Gucci, Louis, Fendi, fuck you. If you wear that shit around my block, the bitches here would jump you. Germ free to get herpes, your Valtrex ain't working. You burn pee, you dirty, pockets gon' stay hurting. Down in the room with the back of the shoes that it's start to consume at a quarter past noon. Take 2 cats in the set bag, ready for the impact, ready for the contact.
Yeah, so on second thought, maybe they don't. Maybe this won't affect her career after all. I mean, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what they're going for. Is this supposed to be like sort of drug music or what? Because Lush doesn't seem like in this Gobcast interview, he doesn't seem like it's really a big deal. to say that your girlfriend does crank and beats you up. You know what I mean? It just listen to how he describes her. He describes her as a legend, a living legend.
A meteor hits MacArthur Park, and me and Germ Free die tonight.
Yeah.
Lush One and Germ Free die. Like, the imprint that we leave will be greater than it. Bro, she's a legend. I am a legend. You feel me? I'm honored to be with her. Like, the reason why I pop this shit is because I know what we are, and I know it transcends anything that I could say. And like, you know, like our love and what I feel for her is so much more powerful. And like, we're the two misfits that made it.
So that was obviously a very sweet thing for him to say about his girlfriend. He obviously loves her very much. The only problem is that it's too late. What? We already know everything. We already know all of those things that you said. And so at this point, I really don't even know what to, I mean, I just want to watch this thing continue to unfold. And I really think this is helping their careers as far as internet goes. Not so much in the music industry, but as far as internet, this is great content. Because I really don't see the music thing really working out. Unless Lush starts doing something, you know, more like new age, like modern hip hop. That's when he would fucking just kablow, just blow up and just be everywhere. If he started doing music that sounded just a little bit more mainstream, I think that he would be hugely successful. Imagine if Lush did that type of music. I poured an 8 inside the lamb truck, fell asleep flying. I thought the homies had my back, but I'm steady seeing signs. And I can't turn my back on Brick because I ain't seen him try. These tears dead, whenever he's dead, it's different seeing him die. Fuck, get close up on him, you know this shit get graphic. You gotta pop out with that ratchet, you know this shit get tragic. And you can't fumble with that stick, you know this shit ain't Madden. All that shit you did in the streets, you know that shit gon' vanish. You feel me? I pop these pills, they tryna read my thoughts. And you can't dig back in your past cause you got time you lost. And make that time up for your kids cause you know time ain't bought. Jala bought me a diamond cross, but he know he won't cross me. They turned their back, they said they'd kill me, yeah, that's when they lost me. I put Bugatti inside the Cartiers cause I'm feeling bossy. They feel some type of way in the county jail, I told them call me. I built a relationship with the real people who never saw me. Yeah, I saw that crack and then that's when I grabbed it. Fuck being 100, I spent a couple hundreds on people's tablets. Buzzballs gave me chest pain, that's when I popped a perky tablet. I tried to get that family vibe from people that wasn't established. You do that shit again, what you did to bro, gon' get you a casket. I did shit for Munchie without him asking. I smoke pounds with Hefe without him matching. I don't fuck with you, I'ma tell you, I don't know even though I got it, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. West Los Angeles, you feel me? The west side of town, you feel me? So Lush needs to start making music that's hitting like that. Then he'll get a deal and he can give his girlfriend a lot of money. She needs to make sure that she never lets him go because she's going to be turning her back on, in all likelihood, a serious bag and a lifetime of fame and notoriety. So she can't leave him. She knows his value. She knows that he's just one hit away from blowing up. But he's got to change the sound a little bit. He's got it, like I said, he can't be, I was creeping through and sleeping through and I stepped in poo. Because, you know what I mean? You can't be really thinking that you're going to blow up off something like that. But if he can get something good, then I think that he will blow up and become world famous, okay? So best of luck to you guys in your endeavors. I hope that you guys live happily ever after and have a very, very beautiful relationship from this point out. So thank you guys for watching. Check out the Patreon. It's $3. You can cancel immediately and still have a month of access. It's very simple. It's only $3. Cancel anytime. I'll see you guys over there. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.